What up? It's your girl Chosen. Real quick, I want to do a Black History moment about my daughter Alicia Eastling, who was born in 1996 to me, her mother, Frances Smith, and to her father, Albert Eastling. Alicia was born into a family of two siblings. She had an older brother, Jonathan Love, and older sister, Nige Briggs. And later on, we brung in her younger brother, which was Kalal Eastling. Alicia was born and raised in three cities: Madison, Alton, and St. Louis. St. Louis was the first city where we found out that Alicia was just a kid and she wasn't taking no for an answer, and she was going to do what she wanted to do, and she was a force to be reckoned with. We learned in Alton, closer to her teenage years, that she liked to fight and she liked to stick up for her friends, and she stuck up for people who were bullied. We found out Alicia could run. We found out she had this talent of singing, and she had this unconditional love for music. And by the time we made it to Madison, Alicia was very popular. She was outside. She was loving life. And she just was so innocent and so aggressive all at the same time. And she got with these group of friends, and they formed this little gang called Dirt Gang. And they wasn't bad kids in my book. They just was kids that was misunderstood. But they had this bond, and they loved each other, and they helped out each other. They fed each other. They housed each other. They took each other tests in school. I mean, these group of kids was amazing children, and Alicia had the opportunity to be a part of that. By the time Alicia was getting ready to graduate out of school, she was taking trips, and baby, that plane had become the best thing in her life, and she was dating, and sooner or later she's pregnant with my first grandson, Sir Charles. And by the time she has him, she's out on her own, and she done moved to Springfield, and she's living her life, and she's learning how to be an adult, right? Alicia decides to move back to the Madison area. She started dating this other guy. They had her younger son, Santana. They named him Avani Santana, right? And by the time she has him, she has her phlebotomist certificate. She's working as a med tech. She got her own car. She's furnishing her own crib. She's paying her own rent. And when I tell you that plane became her best friend, baby, that plane was her best friend. The baby was in Miami. She was in Vegas. The baby was in Texas. She was in North Carolina. They went so many places. Like, she was all over the place, but she loved to travel, right? So about around 2002, we found out Alicia had a terminal illness, which was cancer. She fought with everything she had. A good fighter. I watched her make a peace with the world that not many are going to make, or not many will ever obtain. I watched her get her house in order. I watched her become this woman that I probably would never be half of that woman, and it was an honor to be her mom. In December, her lungs collapsed, and there was nothing else that they can really do, and we was kind of like in wait. A month later, on January the 9th, Alicia died from her terminal illness, leaving behind a host of friends and family. I made this segment because Alicia was the turning point in my life. This is her. She made an impact, and I just don't want y'all to forget her. Again, this is your girl Chosen with a Black History moment. My Black History.